RI boy stabbed after staring incident. Stares lead to slashed head. And the late Darren Ng, who was slashed multiple times at Downtown East after getting caught in the crossfire of a staring incident last year. These are three prominent cases of staring incidents that led to youth violence in Singapore. The most recent case of a staring incident gone wrong resulted in an RI boy being stabbed at Potong Pasir after being accused of staring at two other boys in McDonald's. We ask young people on the streets what they think of it.
At skate parks it happens a lot, but basically it's just between how we block each other. There are fights where, fist fights happen a lot in skate parks, and some they are sorted out.
Yeah, I mean it's quite common in our culture, especially young people, they like to do this kind of thing. But my overall view about it is that it's a little stupid, because there's no point in getting flared up over something so trivial.
Staring incident should be stopped in Singapore, as it sparks off the whole anger in teenagers these days, as they have problem managing their anger. And I honestly think that these things should be stopped and be halted before it becomes worse, and gang involvements play a huge role.
Actually, I think because of people that you don't know, then looking at you, you feel awkward. People look at you this kind of way, looking at you, then look at you from head to toe. So from there, people will feel unhappy.
Does it happen between girls also, staring incidents?
Yeah, it happens also but not as much as guys, because we girls are not that aggressive. It depends on individual. It's either we get ourselves into a cat fight or we talk things out.
Maybe of how they look at people gangsterism because
I think for guys, right, they tend to feel weird. We personally, even if we are standing at a different distance, right, we still can see if someone is looking at us, and maybe they don't like the feeling of someone peeping at you, just keep staring at you. It feels weird, I guess. So they will just stare back to why are you looking at me? Yeah, they kind of use the eye contact to give them a so-called a warning, or just speak through the eyes, I would say, without really physically fighting first.
Staring is actually, it makes someone feel that you are actually judging them.
They're probably just bored and looking for trouble. So it's kind of silly, because they're still young. They shouldn't just waste their life and like that.
50-year-old Dr. John Tan, an executive director of Children at Risk Empowerment Association, or CARE Singapore, tells us that the root cause of staring incidents could be pure ego.
Perhaps the teenage bravado years, where teenagers are full of life and energy and lots of time on their hands, like for example during school holidays, where they hang out with their friends. So you're bound to have groups of this kind of people involved, and I would think from my experience it's also more of I don't want to be seen as inferior. So if your group and my group, we just have a glance, and that's considered a stare. And when we stare at one another, we don't want to be the one who backs down, because somehow that's associated with I'm a loser, I lose, therefore I have in a way kowtowed to you because you are better.
Want to know what you can do if you are caught in the crossfire of a staring incident? Young Singaporeans give their take. All that in the next clip.